Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Songs of Six. Today, apparently Bedinganing has rebelled. And that is absolutely horrendous, because they were our source of stuff. You know, our good stuff, our, like, Sicilian and jewelry. I think I know what happened. In the previous episode, we had a little kink in our fucking pipes, and an administration building got unmanned for a little bit, and everyone's loyalty dropped a little bit, I guess. And fucking these motherfuckers took the opportunity to, you know, announce that they were free of our rule. So I guess I've got to deal with that, which is what it is. I wonder who these guys are going to attack. Oh man, Bedinganing gave me ore as well. That's such a pain in the ass. Hope they're not going for Kodrati. That'd be a little bit annoying. Yervin has a garrison, and the garrison is bigger than their army, so I imagine it would take them a while. Oh no, Kodrati's got a garrison too. Okay. I was letting a little bit of time advance because I wanted to get some more odd jobbers and just let some of the many things build. Oh, the enemy army is moving. I think they are indeed going after Kodrati, and I definitely want to just intercept the enemy army here. I hope that they aren't gonna like pull a fast one and just keep running away from me. It kind of looks like that's what they're doing. Well, I am following them. Oh, come on, you little fucking dicks. Yeah, they are going for Pike's Forest. They want to fuck up all my stone taxes. I see how it is. Think we're gaining on them. Yeah. So Auto Resolve says I'll lose 2 men. I don't want to lose 2 men. I want to lose 0 men. I believe in our army's power. We outnumber them like 5 to 1. They do have a catapult, which is what it is. Do they have archers? If they have archers, I might be losing more than 2 men. Okay, they have like a shitty regiment of archers. Okay, well, I mean, I think the obvious like thing that we're gonna want to do is we're going to want to pepper them with archers on the flanks, and then have just like some divisions of humans fucking going absolutely crazy. As close to the line as possible. What's those little X's next to their thing? Is that like an indicator that I don't have enough equipment or something? There's only 300 people in the enemy army, so I don't think I need to go like absolutely crazy with it. I think literally this should be good enough. Just have these guys up here. This is the Garthemi Corps over here. Whatever, I'm starting. I don't think we have to do like crazy flanking stuff. So these archers are gonna attack these guys. These archers are gonna attack these guys, and these archers are gonna move up very slightly. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have my human armies just charge. They should be charging like internal to the like lanes of fire. Oh, all those fucking squads are dead. Okay, well. I mean, that's kind of heinous. Are they all dead? Excuse me? Okay, I did lose 0 people, but I unfortunately fucking took 0 captives. Just 2 Pigonoids. Fuck, dude. Okay, the archers were too good. Obviously we're gonna be besieging Bedinganing. So we cannot let this bullshit stand. Goes to show that you can just never, ever, ever let the administration points get too fucked. Or else you would just risk like people breaking off. We could maybe where's Karkin's army? Oh no, Karkin's got crazy armies. We could maybe go for Karkin as our next big objective. Militarily speaking. I know I've gone over this before. But you know, I'm out here, so I'm just thinking about it. Oh, there's a lot of traffic up here. Guess I'll have like a dirt road. Just help out here. It is a little bit of like extra jobs, and we are kind of at a labor deficit, but it'll probably help things out a little bit. Having a little bit of extra mobility there, you know? One thing I was trying to do... Oh wow, they just immediately gave up. I mean, if I sacked, I could get a bunch of shit, but I guess I'll be lenient. I am gonna have to re-tax these people, which is a little bit annoying. God, all the shit is resetting. Okay, there's the population reset. There should be the loyalty. Guess I'll get a garrison. And last but not least, I'm gonna want a couple ticks for gyms and a couple ticks for stone mines. And I don't think Bedingening has any other... Oh no, ore and coal. I'm probably gonna want like a couple ticks in law as well. There we go. You can just let time advance. They're gonna have to, you know, come back to normal loyalty levels, which is what it is. It's a process that'll take time. Everyone else looks like they are pretty loyal. I think Quadrati on a hit with another point of entertainment, even though it's gonna slurp even more of my wonderful administration points. We're gonna have a ginormous thingy soon. A Deuterino, you know, a administration building. Is still in the works. So once this ends up getting built, it'll be like about 10 bajillion admin points for us to work with. Oh my god. These two war captives are beating the shit out of each other. And there's also Vandalist. I don't really feel like being super lenient for them. Fuck them. They rebelled. They knew what was at stake. If they didn't want to be in the arena, they shouldn't have came with only 300 dudes. Perhaps they will survive the 60 days of imprisonments, but I doubt it. It'd be nice to do another battle just to get a fucking decent chunk of people. Let's say Karkin is out. I was gonna go to Liari, right? That was sort of the next one, the duelist, I think. It is a 3,000 man army. That is kind of terrifying. It's like a fourth of my population. I mean, Kennis could be done. I don't know if I were to attack the Kennis army, if the like enemy garrison would join in though, is the only thing. Kind of think fighting dudes 2-to-1 odds would be kind of dog shit. For very little reward. Maybe I just retreat the army for now. Move my dudes back. See if the loyalty remains stable even with my army out of the picture. It is very important to double check because, you know, it would suck for people if they rebelled once more. So they're an important like tax base for me. It's gonna be a little while before they get out of the territory. Am I making a surplus in leather still? Let's see. Produced, exported, household consumed. Okay. You have like a very small net increase, I think. Okay, Bedingening's loyalty is going down to 59%. That's not good. Alright, there we go. 102%. Damn you, Bedingening. Wait, why was Yervin's loyalty fucked? Excuse me? I see the faith plan seems to be working out. I think that is pretty good. We could probably allocate more furniture to the elves as well to get their happiness going. Are we producing excess furniture? Let's see. We are absolutely not. Okay, well, I think we have found our first building that is going to need to be made in Dwarven, the new Dwarven Quarter. So I'm going to add in about 100 dwarves, even though that's going to cause probably half a riot. And we can get started in this new Dwarven Quarter. So it's going to be a humongous carpenter to start off with. It's going to follow the same like classic design where it's like a 2-block gap in between each of the huge workbenches. So I just think that is probably the most space efficient. Maybe. Zella Dragon people have once again agreed to join my cause. I appreciate the support. They saw that I was importing the Morris Sicilian and they're like, that's some good shit right there. No, I can't blame them. I would do the same. They know that there's going to be some good authority worship going on in the settlement, as any proper settlement has. We need just a very small amount more of these efficiency boosters. I want to have a storage block be this last one over here. I guess I could just close off this entrance and this entrance. There we go. It's 100%. Efficiency. I mean, 2 entrances at the bottom and the entrance at the top. It's pretty good, in my opinion. And the building's already pretty much built. Oh yeah, storage. There we go. It's already pretty much built, so it's going to be a pretty efficient one. I'm not going to have any entrances going to the Grand Road, because I think that would be silly. We can just have like this Grand Road sort of snake around. We're actually out of cutstone. That's kind of not good. I guess I can do some dirt road just to finish off this path. We don't have any housing for these dwarves yet, but that is something that will get fixed eventually. Once these get dug out. There's been another accident. Feels bad. We're gonna have to remember to upgrade the carpenter as well, once the time comes that is complete. Probably need to build a warehouse as well. I think I was going to have one in this little back corner over here. And there's going to be a lavatory down here. Or was that the other way around? I mean, there's a lavatory over here. I'm pretty sure this is a warehouse, because this is going to be 2 giant industry buildings, right? It's going to have the 3 entrances. And then, yeah, just like a massive amount of crates here. There we go. It's going to be 8.6 thousand storage. Might not be quite enough for my taste. You know what we could do? This would slow the warehouse building down immensely. But we could expand it out into the rock. And just have another warehouse, like, slot over here. Because that way I'll be able to store like 10 bajillion more bits from these 2 buildings, right? I think that would be pretty good, actually. I don't think there's any more space that I want to use up. So I'm just gonna send it. It's gonna be 14,000 storage. Truly a hugely generous amount. What? Why can't I upgrade this bathroom? Don't have enough cutstone, but I do have enough cutstone. I guess maybe all the cutstone is spoken for. Highly possible. Well, whatever. It'll get built at some point. I mean, we have so many big projects that it's just going to be a while before anything gets done. So I'm not going to really be too impatient. It's just kind of the nature of the beast, you know? Oh yeah, Yervin. No, Yervin's totally loyal. Bedingening's loyal. Everyone's loyal. Can I interact with this haven at all? Oh, it just counts as like, oh, when I click it, it's like Heartes. That's interesting. We have 44% authorism. I wonder if that means like percentage of population converted to that, or if it just means like access. Oh my god, what is with the tech? I guess I'll remove a fishery method thing. Just so I can get even more frozen science points. I guess there's a hiccup. Some humans died of old age. It is what it is. Oh, we're getting our science back. We're back to the positives. We have fucking 300,000 frozen science points. It just needs to get like liquefied back into our pool, which is going to take a while. I double checked the storage, or yeah, the goods thingy, and we are producing cut stone. It's just that I use so much of it for construction that we always just sort of are negative. See, people are building out the Grand Asylum over here. Think that is pretty nice. I was getting a little bit concerned about the sheer amount of insane people who've been cropping up, eating away at our odd jobber pool. Soon they'll be converted. Oh, we've got our first Cantor back. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome to the squad. Oh, he's pogging. This guy's happy to be here. Let's see. Who's our first Cantor? If I look, Filtor, Cantor. His name's Jag. Jag Fyrwayagub. You know, mark his favorite. He has become... What are you? A blacksmith. A respectable career for a Cantorian. It's going to boost our production a little bit. Because Cantors are... I think they're better at blacksmithing than dwarves. If I look at wow, they really hate humans. Okay, when it comes to smithing, they have 200% skill, whereas Dondorians only have like 120 or something, I think. Now 140. So a pretty respectable increase. Like 50% better almost, I would say. All the other Cantors are swearing fealty to the cause as well. Also, somehow we have even more negative science points. I don't really know what to say about that. I'm just going to have to leave it be for the time being. Let's see, do all these temples have 100% sacrificing now? Let's see. Oh, pretty much. That's pretty cool. I think everybody's probably pogging. Yeah, look at that. Faith up. Authorism up. Respect is going up. It's only 53% at this point. I'm guessing one of these temples is very disrespectful. I mean, this one has 100%. Maybe it just takes a little bit to kick in. Or the next building. I mean, I think Dwarven Tavern access is just like crappy right now, right? It's only 82%. So we can maybe add like a tavern. It's one of these buildings here. If I am going to do that, we're probably going to need a warehouse. We can deal with that, though. It'd be entertainment, tavern. I could just have it be like a huge building like this, and then this building over here could be the warehouse. And the warehouse could have like coal and food for the eateries down here. I think that would be pretty nice. Wow, this is really kind of an awkwardly sized building. It's not quite big enough. I mean, I could just squeeze the warehouse down by one and then boom. There we go. Never mind. This is actually perfectly sized. Now the question will be, is this going to be enough pillars? I kind of feel like the answer is no. So we might have to make one of these tables a little bit smaller. Which is no big deal. It's kind of like slightly inefficient space-wise. Also this guy over here could use some chill. Okay, maybe we come up with a different solution. Like we have tiny tables like this. And then that'd be like a bunch of tiny pillars. There we go. That's not bad. And then the last like table down here. Yeah, it's not synced to here, so that's actually perfect. There we go. There's a bunch of space for tables. Obviously, we can just move the front door to be down here. And one door to be into the warehouse. Another door into the warehouse, and then I'm fine with these being open. I could clog this off just to get 2 more tables. I feel like that'd be a little bit stinky. For the comfort things, I'm thinking knickknacks because there's this like empty space here. Probably go like crazy with it. I think that would be kind of cool. Just have like a stone and knickknack sort of setup. I guess we're gonna have to have a little bit of carpet action. Just have this like main way be carpeted. There we go. Just like all the like exits connected. Sweet. A tavern, 81 services, boom. Then we can get a little warehouse. Plop this puppy right here. Sweet, has isolation 74. That's gonna be a little bit fucked, but it is what it is. That's what janitors are for. There we go. That's plenty of space. There'll be 3 entrances, which will serve the tavern and also let warehouse workers in, which will be fantastic. Oh wow, they actually already got all the digging done. That's amazing. Looks like this whole area for this job has been done as well. Kind of don't know what we put there. Like another tailor could do wonders. His clothing is pretty good. We have such a like excess of cotton. We don't have fabric. Yeah, we're producing like a net loss in fabric. So maybe a giant fabric place somewhere. Could be like this little one over here. That seems kind of excessive. Just in a sheer scope. It would be like another grand export, I guess. Theoretically speaking. Could do another jeweler too. Just import more diamonds. Sell more jewelry. I see the science points continue to dwindle. Don't know what's going on with that. Oh, our second Cantor has gone. Wait, we've got 2 recruit Cantors? Wait, do I still have the Cantor division? I do. Oh my god. I didn't even realize. I thought the dude was a blacksmith. Guess he found his calling. Is that the Cantor? No, that's not the Cantor. I suppose I can just like look. Okay, they're in their own training grounds. Was kind of hoping they train in the Cantor Quarter. Guess it's not to be. Cantor number 3 has joined the squad. I think I'm gonna stop counting it Cantor by Cantor. This guy's name is Thodaf. Not a bad name for a giant. This guy's name is Hanji. He's gonna be a fucking killer warrior, I can tell. He's gonna master the blade. Oh my god. The administration building. It's almost complete as well. That is actually amazing. We're gonna have so many admin points. I mean, I've been trickling in humans here and there this whole time. A little bit paranoid that we're gonna be in a rough way once this building gets completed. I think that's the last one there. It's going to require 147 clerks. And they're probably all going to be human, or mostly human. What's human fulfillment like, work-wise anyways? It should be pretty fucking high. Yeah. Which means it's pretty much like mostly humans working human jobs. Oh, I hope the science points don't just continue to fucking dip. It kind of looks like they are continuing to dip. I think that trend is probably going to maintain itself until we get a lab. On the positive side, we should start seeing an uptick of min points. So we can maybe get science points just by like investing in the knowledge. Like for example, I could put 3 points into cognizance stuff. It's going to lower population growth very slightly, but it's going to give thousands of science points. Yeah, look at that. It's reversing the trend. So with the admin points, we'll actually be able to patch up the other issue. It makes production better too, which is going to improve our taxes, which will be nice. Doesn't improve it by much, I think. Yeah, 0.2. I mean, I think it's going to be multiplicative, 0.2, right? Pretty sure. I mean, if we look at the taxes, let's see. Yeah, rate 3.0 times 0.5 times population times infrastructure times entertainment times taxes. It is helping out a little bit. No, the science is going back down. Oh no. And the fishermen are reporting bad catches. Just terrible all around. I see the warehouse has finally been completed. This one is going to store booze and coal too, and then I guess we're going to want 1 crate of each of the food types. That's actually beautiful. A perfectly sized warehouse. And we can finally upgrade this lavatory as well. Oh, the carpenter is done. Just upgrade that as well. They're gonna have a pretty fucking rough time until this warehouse is completed. Which is what it is. I kind of want to put statues along this little road over here. I do think, though, we don't exactly have enough cut stone. It looks like our wood is getting a little bit fucked as well. I mean, I can just step up the wood imports, right? Trying to find where that is. Here it is. I'll just get even more inbound. Hopefully that'll help out. I don't know if there's an upper cap and how much can be imported at once. Might be the case that we're just going to have to be relegated to having yet another woodcutter at some point. I mean, we could always put one here, right? Just sort of occupy this whole like region, and then once we're done with it, we could just throw it away. Just get rid of it like we did all the other woodcutters. I think that makes sense to me. It's going to be like a nice, extremely organic building, which will make the Tilappies working there happy. Oh, max dimension reached? No. Okay, I mean, I can shrink it on this side. Because this whole area is kind of not really big on the trees. There we go. Then we're going to want auxiliaries sort of set up right here. It is a lot of auxiliaries. And the storage can be right here. And boom. That's going to be enough for 22 more workers. There's going to be a lot more wood. In addition to stuff we're importing. Looks like we're maxed out on tools as well. Just double checking that all the jobs are maxed out on tool usage. It's fine if it is, because tools are sort of like an export thing for me. We have a pottery, which apparently exists somewhere. I guess they can get the maxed out tools too. Why not? I don't know, everything in industry is maxed out. Don't think a lot of these guys even use tools. Oh, it shows access just by like a little percentage on all these things. That's pretty cool. Didn't realize that was a thing. You know, looks like everything is tooled out. Fine by me. And this grand warehouse is done as well. Or just about to be. So it's going to be automatically employed. We're going to want just a shitload of wood. And an equal amount, if not more than furniture. We're going to want... I always like to have a clothing and tools fetch crate. I don't think there really needs to be anything else yet until we decide what's in this place. I was soft thinking of masonry maybe, just because we're chugging on the stone, the grand stone. And I don't think it's a terrible export. Let's see. So, buy price 15. And then to import stone costs us... Where's my warehouse? Here's my warehouse. To import normal stone costs us the same amount. I mean, if we look at our masonry, I'm pretty sure we produce more cut stone than we use stone, right? Surely we are making a profit on the cut stone. Here it is. So we consume 272 normal stone to produce 340 cut stone. The rate will probably get even better once we get all our science points back. Yeah, so that wouldn't be bad. Oh, the ration makers. Oh, the ration makers. I guess this giant building is done. We definitely want to change the recipe to use fruit instead of meat. And I'm just going to add in 90 piganoids, because it's going to be piganoids working in this ration maker. And I want to keep the odd jobbers just fucking giga maxed. Yeah, look at that. This place is just going to produce just so much fucking rations. This warehouse is done. Obviously, we're going to auto-employ and have a shitload of fruits and a much lesser shitload of herbs and a crate for tools. Because the ration maker uses tools. Then I guess the rest can store rations here. I mean, I kind of have this ration warehouse down here for storage purposes. I mean, I could just do more fruit storage. Yeah, I think I will do that. I guess I could have one crate of rations here just to be like a little bit of a... Does that make sense? That does not make sense. I'll just do another herb one. What's the ratio? It is... I can just look. 6 to 1. So we're going to want 6 to 1 crate-wise. So this is 16 out of 24 and 7 out of 24. That's not 6 to 1. Okay, man, I think this is fun. There's so many like crates of fruits and stuff nearby. I'm not like super duper concerned. What's my herb count actually? So it's really hard to read this graph, but it looks like we produced 2.1k. No, we are not producing enough herbs. Definitely could use another herb farm. This area is pretty fertile. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good. Just build like a little herb farm here. Just have it be like a little tendril on this farm over here. Just slurp up this space. It is only fertility 73%, but then we can just add wells or canals. Should have a shitload of water table, so there's no reason can't just have like a massive canal. In fact, I could probably go like 2 blocks wide on it, just to absolutely giga make sure this herb farm is fertile. I think that'll be pretty cool. Plus we could have like a fishery or something, maybe, if there's good fishing prospects. Because there's this like invisible prospect for fish. Like if we go to aquaculture. Yeah, you can see there's 3-star fishes in this little zone and 4-star up here. I wonder if it's got to do with base fertility or if it's just something else. It's pretty wacky zany. It's something that they're phasing out of the game. They're actually going to make it where you can't produce shallow water and you can't remove deep water in the latest like beta branch. Which is completely fine. It's like a system with canals. It sounds kind of like a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. But who knows? You know, it could be pretty good. Could be an improvement. I mean, I know definitely there used to be like crazy canal stuff that existed, right? Like it wasn't just people like dug a trench and water filled it up. I remember there's like this thing. I remember hearing described a sort of aquifer type that early American settlements used, where it was like they had this huge pit on a hill where it's like a tank where they could store the water, and then because it was up on the hill, like water would flow from the pipes into the settlement. And then they would just use, it was like near a river, but they would just use like a manpower, like a hand pump or whatever, to put the water up into the reservoir. Which I thought was neat when I heard about it. Speaking of stuff that needs to be done, I want to build a plaza, but we have like no headstone. Maybe I will actually execute on the masonry plan. I mean, we do have a bunch of dwarves who want to move in, right? And as long as this place is like 100% service access, then it shouldn't really matter if there's a bunch of dwarves here. It is going to mean that there's going to be like a little bit of a homelessness problem, but so be it. It is going to be the classic design that I use in all the buildings, because I like this design. I think it is a good design. There we go. It was looking a little bit sketchy towards the end. Alright, we can have just a bunch of doors up here for all the dwarfinoids to like go into their lanes easy. And boom, that's going to be room for 100, or well, 93 masons. Then this little warehouse can have like 8 crates for stone, in addition to 8 crates for wood, then 12 crates for the cut stone. So that's just a perfect mirror of the carpentry part. There's still some crates left over I think I want to have like a little bit of storage for booze and rations. I know it's a little bit zany, but my like access isn't 100% when it comes to the drink rations with the dwarves, which tells me that like even though there's taverns all over the place, they don't have access to the taverns. I know that they can drink while like in the bar or in the warehouse, so it sort of only makes sense that we'd want to have booze just sort of distributed everywhere for those scenarios where they can't go to the tavern. I wonder if people drinking in the warehouse is like an indicator that there's not a tavern near enough by. Okay, I think we absolutely need friggin' another lab. I can't stand this. The science points the negative science points are actually killing me. So I think across the street from this Temple of Authority, I'm gonna want like a grand lab building. And then I could just put like a few services buildings to sort of, I don't know, cater to the lab workers. I think that would be pretty fine. The labs are fortunately like a type of building where the pillars perfectly can sort of match up without me needing to do anything special with the building. I'm like 90% sure. Whoops. Almost perfectly. These bottom ones are a little bit annoying. I mean, I could just scooch the building in one, and I think that would do the trick. It absolutely did. So then these last stations can just be on this little back wall here. Fantastic. Says a lab with room for 150 workers, which is probably too much, but now we gotta go big or go home, as the saying goes. It's gonna take 1,000 cut stone as well, which is another reason why we want the Great Cutstone building. You know what we could do actually? We could move these breweries into the new Dwarven Quarter. Would probably mean that we'd want a warehouse to go nearby it. There could be a warehouse right here, though. This would be a nice little, or I guess fucking absolutely enormous spot for one. What would be a alternative spot? I mean, we could alternatively have one of these like housing sections be a warehouse, or we could have like a big skinny warehouse over here that's like 10 bajillion blocks long that just stores all the stuff in here. Both ones could be good. I mean, that'd be actually kind of interesting if it was like a hallway that's 2 pips long, right? And it just has one row of crates, and then these buildings just had little entrances, and then there's like actually a hallway over here, which is the real like delineation, and then there could be just I don't know, leftover buildings on this little bit over here, potentially. I think that'd be pretty good. It's gonna take quite some time to dig into it. I mean, we could grease the wheels a little bit by just adding like little entry holes. So I guess I'll do that. Obviously, we can rebuild the entry holes to be in more convenient locations once the building actually does get built. That'd be pretty nice. Probably are going to want to wait for some of these places to be done too. I mean, there's this zone out here, I guess. If we go for civics, housing, house, we can get the first 2 blocks done. The housing blocks. This one is almost available as well. This one definitely is going to have housing. I mean, these ones on the corners are a little bit more dubious, but there's just 1 block. tunnels into the mountain. Here we go. Wonderful. The services. The services building is going to be made out of wood, right? Do we have wood now? Are we importing enough wood? We still do not have enough wood. I mean, the standard fare of service buildings, I think, would apply, right? Like, we could just have, like, this little block here. I mean, we're going to want, like, a big bathhouse, in my opinion. Just because I remember someone bitching about it. One of the tourists. So it could just go, like, crazy. And then what? We have, like, a canteen over here and speaker stand or something over there. Seems a little bit dog shit. I mean, if we pulled these breweries out, who's going to use this bathhouse? It'd be the 150 workers here and then 30 priests and maybe these ration makers. And what I will do, I'm just going to start building it out and seeing what feels good. It might be that we make it tinier. It might be that we don't. When I already feel like I want to make it shorter or 1 pip longer. Excuse me? The employees of our smithies have plummeted? What the fuck? What's going on? Are you okay, game? We're gonna have to check up on that in a sec. I mean, it's not like I destroyed any smithies. I'm guessing just the, like, workload is fucked or something. Yeah, I definitely want to make this place a couple skinnier. Well, that's kind of awkward. There's not enough space. I mean, I could make this place 1 block longer, actually. That'd be kind of... No, that wouldn't work. Dude. I mean, okay, we just gotta get rid of the basin. Then we can fit, like, 2 more rows of benches. And that's still not quite enough. But I imagine we can... scooch a basin somewhere. We absolutely cannot scooch a basin somewhere. Maybe there's a more efficient layout here. No, I found an even less efficient way. I mean, it's back to 90%, but somehow I feel slightly defeated. No, this is definitely not more efficient space-wise. I think. Wait, that is also 90%? Are you kidding me? Oh, well, I mean, I guess it is the same thing, actually. Okay, hold on. If I make this building 1 bigger over this way, then I could have, like, 2 rows of benches here. And there we go. That's 100% relaxation without ballooning the building to, like, a humongous size or anything. There's not really good entrance spots, except for, like, this little alleyway up here. But so be it. It's gonna be plenty of bathing places. This is a wood building, right? Yes. Then I guess I'll build canteen back here. We could have a little plaza over here, or up here. Maybe 2 little plazas. Well, let's say we have the canteen right here. And just be like a couple rows here. And I think tables like this. We need pillars, which I guess means go with like a crazy organic design like this. I mean, it's gonna be Piganoid's work in here. Oh man. We might be able to get away with moving these tables 1 to the right and then scooching another table here. 85%. Okay. We have a slightly smaller cooking station, and then we can have a table up here. That's 97%. Okay. Well, we have a slightly larger table over here. There we go. 100%. Then we just put some pillars. And that's a gorgeous building. And it can just let out into this alleyway. and I guess have like a tunnel over here to this alleyway, is mostly square as well. Not sure what I can do about that. I mean, I can build like a little spoke design over here, I guess. There we go. It's organic. I guess I just have some doors over here. Then I'm definitely going to want a warehouse. It's to store all the things in the canteen and also for the bathhouse. I think down here would be a cool spot for a warehouse, right? Just put like 2 of these guys over here. It's 2.5k storage. So it's going to be coal, 1 of each of the foods. Yep. Seems pretty good. Is right next door, so it'll be within range of these buildings. How big is a stage anyways? Oh, it's really big. I could fit it over here. I mean, this is kind of a low population street. Feels kind of sucky not to have the stage in its own like little zone. But this would be... Oh, it's pretty close to this one actually, if I put it here. Maybe we could have a little like zone over here. I know there's this place over here which is basically asking for a stage as well. I think a stage down here would be cool. Doesn't actually take all that much grandstone either. I remember back when 80 grandstone was a lot. Now it's literally just a pittance. I guess I'll put it right over here, and then we can build a plaza around it later. Because I think I want to end the episode here. We have fixed our odd jobber situation. We actually have a decent amount of immigrants, because I've just been spam adding them whenever they showed up, you know? So we have hundreds of odd jobbers. We have science points. That's still a problem. I wonder if it's if we look at the lab, I wonder if it's like piganoids or something working in the lab and fucking it up. I'm not seeing any piganoids. Still don't know what's causing that. We got some dwarven buildings that are looking pretty good. Many like warehouses and industry buildings and service buildings being built. A grand dwarven tavern that will serve the hundreds of dwarves around here that are all like in desperate need of services. I think stuff's looking pretty good. I think we're making a huge dent into the new dwarven quarter and a huge dent into all those massive buildings I was building. In fact, I'm pretty sure all those projects got finished up. Like this asylum got built. The grand administration building got built. The giant ration maker got built. Overall, I think stuff is looking grand in New Ganymede. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Songs of Six. Goodbye!